I know that there's no such thing as death. It's just merely walking out of one car, walking out the car door and being free. Above me was the brightest light I feel that I could have ever have experienced. I say experienced because I now realise I didn't have eyes. And at the time I felt I was going blind. This came on, say, it's very difficult to give a time on these things, but it was considerable time in this experience. The next part of this experience was the appearance of a being. The being indicated to me, without words, to look down what appeared to be beneath my feet. And there I saw this ball, about the size of a tennis ball, turning very slowly in space. I knew I had to go back to this place, and as I would travel towards it got larger and larger and larger and larger. I didn't want to go back, by the way. I wanted to stay where I was in space and go beyond to something else. And I kind of impacted with what I now know to be Earth. And I saw all the colours, by the way, long before they'd done space shots. And I hit Earth, as it were, and woke up. Apparently much better, even cured.
You describe it as a near-death experience, but as far as onlookers were concerned, were you, to all intents and purposes, actually dead?
On about the Friday afternoon, round about 4:30, 4-ish, say, apparently I slipped out and was pronounced dead. It's true, of course, you know, ways of determining death in those days were not as, perhaps as effective as now, but they were pretty sure. And there was a pronouncement, well, he's gone, apparently. That's what my father told me. He said, they said, we're very sorry to tell you that the little lad's gone. And that was it. So I had been pronounced dead, yes.
And arrangements were made to
oh, yes.
dispose of the body?
Yes, they were going to take me to the High Wycombe General Hospital and do a post-mortem. And that's when my mother came in, being a very religious Jew. She said, you can't do that, it's the Friday night, and our, you know, the kind of the Sabbath comes in on the dusk, and we can't allow that to happen. You'll have to just wait.
And when did you regain consciousness?
Sunday morning, at about 11 o'clock. In the Jewish religion, they have what they call a vacha, or a watcher over the body, until it's interned. And apparently I shook the life out of him because I came to kind of screaming and banging and shouting.
This video clip is taken from the film Visions of Hope.